Good morning. This is again Dr. C.H. Kiran Kumar dealing with the machine learning. Today, let us learn what is called probabilistic models. Probabilistic models. Right. Before going to the actual probabilistic model, let us learn some basics of probability. What do you mean by probability? See here, the main important thing is event. What do you mean by an event? Event is an action or some something happening, an event happening. For example, if you talk about dead dice, no, dial a dice. So if you dial a dice, what are the event? No, one, roll one. This is called an event. Roll odd, that is అంటే రిజల్ట్ వన్ అయ్యే అవకాశాలు, ఆడ్ అయ్యే అవకాశాలు, దీస్ ఆర్ కాల్డ్ ఈవెంట్స్ అని అంటారు. దిస్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ ఈవెంట్. వాట్ ఆర్ ద రైట్ total? Suppose for example, if you take a 6 days, so it is 1 2 3 4 5 6 possibilities are there. Now if you make a dial, then what is the possibility of coming 1? So what are the possibilities? It may come 1, it may be 2, it may be 3, it may be 4, it may be 5, it may be 6. అంటే ఒకసారి కనుక డైల్ విసిరితే you may get 1, you may get 2, you may get 3, you may get 4, you may get 5, and you may get 6. Now the question is, the event A is dial roll 1. So event A. Now event A, for suppose. So 1 వస్తే దాన్ని టిక్ అంటాం, మిగిలి into. For suppose, if you ask, if event is roll odd. Say for example, this is B. Then we can write here. So odd, what are the rows that which when this may come? Similarly, even whatever, you can write anything. Now probability is defined as probability of an event. See, probability of an event, that is P of A is equal to the number of ticks by number of total. Number of ticks by total. That is equal to how many number of ticks are here? 1. So 1 by total are 6. So probability of an event. What is the event here? Now coming 1. Chance of getting roll 1 is 1 by 6. Similarly, what is the probability of B? B means odd roll, odd number coming out from the roll. So how many possibilities? There are 3 ticks. So it is called 3 by 6. This is called probability. Hope you understood, my dear friends. Okay, let us see now again. See, this is right. Now we have to talk about what is called, for suppose, dependent and independent variables. Before going to this, what is called P of A by B? What do you mean by this? What do you mean by this? The meaning of this is P of A condition B. That is, now what are the possibilities of B. What are the possibilities of B here? 1, 2, 3. Out of the 3 possibilities, how many possibilities of A have? So this would be written as 1 by 3. See, this can also be written as P of A and B by P of B. Now if you see here, now P of A and B means possibilities of 1 and odd. So these are dependent on one another, no problem. That gives you P 1 by 6 by 3 by 6. That is equal to 1 by 6 into 6 by 3. 6 gets cancelled. It is 1 by 3. So P of A condition B. A probability of A when B is. Probability of A when B occurs. That is how it is. It is written as P of A by B is equal to P of A and B by P of B. And we can see P of A by B is equal to P of A and B by P of B. And if we write P of B by A is equal to P of B and A by P of A. Normally these two are equal. If these two are equal, see, we can say, because these two equal cheste, now P of, we can write this as, right, P of A and B is equal to P of A by B into P of B. And here we can write this B and A is equal to P of B by A into P of A. And if we equate these two, that is P of A by B into P of B is equal to P of B by A into P of A, then we'll get P of A by A given B is equal to P of B given A into P of A divided by P of B. This is called Bayes rule, bias rule and Bayes rule. So this is called Bayes rule. So hope you understood, my dear friends. Right, now let us talk about what is called dependent and independent. Dependent and independent. See, no, by what are called dependent variables, what is called independent variable. In the above example, if you see event A, event B are dependent. Why do I say dependent? How do I say dependent? Because A is rolling 1, B is roll odd. Right. These are not independent, they are dependent. These two events are dependent. Enduku you are dialing on dice, your dice is only one dice. For suppose if you have two dice, dice 1 and dice 2, if you have two dice and event C is now roll 1 in dice 1 and event D is roll 1 in dice 2. Now if you see, C and D are completely independent of one another. Independent of one another. See, This is called dependency and independent. Now, the difference between independent and dependent would be like so P of, see, independent, P of A, C and D is equal to P of C into P of D. ఇలా గనక ఉంటే such variables are called independent variables. ఇలా కాకుండా, see, ఇలా కాకపోతే, for example, if you take this in our dependent situation, see, if I say A and B is equal to, if I use this formula P of A into P of B కనుక నేను వాడితే, I will get 1 by 6 into 3 by 6. That gives us 3 by 36. That gives us 1 by 80. కానీ ఇది తప్పు కదా, ఇది కాదు, ఇది తప్పు. కాబట్టి these are not independent variables. What do you mean by dependent? For example, if you take dependent, dash roll 1 and roll 1, CD రెండు కావాలి అన్నాం అనుకో, C is 1 by 30, 1 by 6 and into 1 by 6, that is equal to 1 by 36. How it happens? Dice 1 gives you 1, dice 2 gives you 1. This is 1 1. ఇంకా chances ఏంటి? 1 2, 1 3, 1 4, 1 6, 2 1, 2 2, 2 3 అట్లా వేసుకుంటే 6 6 దాకా వస్తాయి. అంటే మొత్తం 36 ఉన్నాయి. ఆ 36లో 1 1 వచ్చే అవకాశం ఒకటే ఉంది. సో దిస్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ independent variables. అయితే P of C and D would be P of C into P of D. And if you talk about dependent variables కనుక అయితే, dependent variables అయితే what is the formula? And the formula would be P of A given B into P of B. See, P of A and B is equal to P of A given B into P of B. And some more terminology, like say for example, P of A is equal to some V. Then what is the value of P of A bar? It is nothing but 1 minus V. 1 minus V. And one more thing is, for example, right, P of F by A is some K. What is the value of P of F by A bar? F by A bar, or F by A bar is equal to, suppose K1. Then what is the value of P of F is equal to K plus K1. That is P of F is equal to P of F by A plus P of F by A bar. These are all the basics, fundamentals of probability. Hope you need all these things in order to get the accustomed. So machine learning models can be classified into two: discriminative and generative probabilistic models. Discriminative and generative models. Discriminative models are the models which we already studied, like logistic regression, decision trees, random forest, SVM. So a discriminative model makes predictions based on conditional probability and is either used for classification or regression. See, conditional probability model based on conditional probability is called discriminative model, which is used in logistic regression, decision trees, random forest, and SVM. Right. On the other hand, a generative model revolves around the distribution of data set to return a probability for a given example. Rotates, revolves around the same one. See, A generative model revolves around the distribution of data set to return a probability for a given exam. So this is called generative model. And where it is it used? Bayesian network, hidden Markov model, all these are examples for generative model. And we see here, generative models are more useful than discriminative models. Of course, generative models are also having some drawbacks. Now, let us see what do you mean by joint distribution. Joint distribution. For example, two pair of coins తీసుకుంటే head to tail answers వస్తాయి. P of A is equal to 1/2 for A belongs to 0, 1. 0 is head, 1 is tail. Similarly, P of B is equal to 1/2 for B belongs to 0, 1. The joint probability defined and the outcomes are 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. So P of A comma B is equal to P of A comma B, that is joint, is equal to 1/4, where for AB belongs to 0, 1. In other words, they can be written as P of A comma B is equal to P of A into P of B. 1/2 into 1/2, that gives you 1/4. Now, these are all. Next, posterior probability and prior probability. According to the Bayes laws, this P of A given B, P of A given B is written as P of B given A into P of A prior. This is called prior, my dear friends. This is how it is. Now, if I show you with an example, you can clearly understand. This is A, my dear friends. This is not clear. See, this is A, this is A. So P of A prior. After some time, no, while traveling from this place to this place, now a decision may need to be taken. Some other event may occur. Some other event may occur here. Another event occurs here. Maybe B. So then it changes the direction. This is P of A by B dash. This is P of A by B. అంటే ఏంటి, ఇక్కడికి వచ్చేటప్పుడు ఒక ఈవెంట్ అక్కర్ అయింది. ఇక్కడ దాకా ఏ ఈవెంట్ రాలేదు, ఇక్కడికి వచ్చేటప్పుడు ఒక ఈవెంట్ అక్కర్ అయినప్పుడు అప్పుడు P of A డిపెండ్స్ ఆన్ if B, if no B dash, if not B. So this is how it deviates. This is called posterior. This is also called as posterior. We are talking about P of A only. Now we are talking about P of A only. But no, after this event, how our P of A, probability of A would deteriorate. So this is called posterior and this is called prior. So P of A comma B, A given B is equal to P of B given A into P of A prior by P of B. This is only called as Bayes laws. Bayes, B-A-Y-E-S, Bayes laws. Okay, anyhow, we'll see. Next one is, consider a die. Event A is 1 if 2, 4, 6. Event A is 1 if, 1 dial has 3, 4, 5, 6. Event A, consider an event A 1 if 2, 4, 6 or otherwise 0. 2, 4, 6 was 1 way to like for that 0 way. That is CA 0. 2, 4, 6 kada 2, 4, 6 అయితే 0 పెట్టు, right? Event B అయితే B 1 if prime otherwise 0. 2, 3, 5 అయితే 0. This is how you can write here. A B. A is ఎక్కడ 1 ఉండాలి, 2, 4, 6 దగ్గర 1, 2 దగ్గర 1, 4 దగ్గర 1, 6 దగ్గర 1. Otherwise 0, 0, 0, 0. Now what about B? B is 1 if prime 2, 3, 5. 2, 1, 3, 1, 5, 1. Miggili zeros better. So event A has been written, event B has been written. What is the probability of P of A here? Right. Joint P of A, right? Joint probability. P of A is, see, it is nothing but P of A is equal to number of ones. How many number of ones here? 3. So 3 by 6 is P of A. Similarly, P of B is also 3 by 6. Now, what is the joint probability P of AB? That is, what is the probability of P of 0, 0? P of 0, 0. What is P of 0, 0? How many are there? 0, 0, 1. Only 1. So P of 0, 0 is 1. P of 0, 1. This is 1. This is 1. So 2 by 6. P of 1, 0. This is 2 by 1, 0. This is 1, 0. We can say P of 1, 0 is 2. 1, 1 is 1 by. So this is called joint probability, joint distribution. Now, what do you mean by marginal probability? Marginal. Marginal means, suppose if you have, no, marginals, these totals are called marginals, my dear friends. These totals are called marginals. For example, if you want to find out what is the marginal probability of this, then we do this by this. That is called marginal probability. This is how this will come, sigma y. This is sigma y by total, this total, by all this total is called, no, marginal probability, Hope you, these are all the terminology, my dear friends, right? That is what it is written here. P of x is equal to sigma y into P of capital Y is equal to small y x. P of x, probability of x is equal to sigma y into P of y equal to y comma x. Sigma. That is what, no, we are just calculating the sum. This is summation. This is, no, column wise summation. And this is just shown it as x. Now, what do you mean by posterior probability? I already told you. P of y by x is equal to P of y by x is equal to P of y comma x by sigma y into P of y is equal to yx. This is called posterior probability. P of y comma y given x is equal to P of y comma x by P of x. P of y by P, this is nothing but P of y comma x by P of x. P of x can be written as sigma y into P of y equal capital Y is equal to small y comma x. So this is called posterior probability, and this is called what is called likelihood function. P of xy, this is also called as likelihood P of x by y. Now, the generative models can be described by the likelihood function P of xy. P of x given y. P of x given y. Since P of y comma x is equal to P of x given y into P of y. P of y comma x is equal to P of x given y into P of y. Right? Do you understand? We already discussed this. P of A and B is equal to P of A given B into P of B. Similarly, see here, P of y comma x can be written as P of x given y into P of y. And the target or prior distribution can easily be estimated or postulated. Such models are called generative because we can sample. See, this is important because they are called generative. Why it is called generative? Because we can sample from the joint distribution to obtain new data points together with their labels. That's important. We are using some formula to get another point. and with the same labels. That is why it is called generative. If you get one, you can get to second. Second can be generated using the first. Now third can also be generated using the second. Alternatively, we can use P of Y to sample a class P of X given Y to sample an instance for that class. So this is called generative models. Now our probabilistic models are useful, right? We can precisely characterize the uncertainty that remains about our estimate by qualifying the spread of the posterior distribution. Posterior distribution, right? We can obtain a generative model. We can obtain a generative model for the parameter by sampling from the posterior distribution itself. We are not posterior distribution itself. Rather than using a single email with standard deviation is equal to theta map, our generative model can contain a number of emails with theta sampled from the posterior distribution. This is important. We can quantify the probability of statements such as emails are biased towards harm. Similarly, we can use one of these distributions to encode our prior beliefs. If we believe that proportion of spam and harm are typically 50-50, we can take the distribution for n is equal to 2. So anyhow, so these are all the important things of Bayesian perspective, right? An important concept related to probabilistic model is Bayes optimality. Bayes optimality, my dear friends. A classifier is Bayes optimal if it always assigns argument max y p star, argument max y p star y is equal to y such that x is equal to x. So to an instance x where p star denotes the true posterior distribution. See, this is important. Argument arg max y p star y equal to y, x is equal to x, as simple as this. This is called Bayesian optimality. Bayesian optimal. We can perform experiments with artificially generated data for which we have chosen the true distribution ourselves. This allows us to experimentally evaluate how close the performance of a model is to being Bayes optimal. Alternatively, the derivation of a probabilistic learning method usually makes certain assumptions about the true distribution, which allows us to prove theoretically that the model will be Bayes optimal, provided these assumptions are met. Assumptions. This is how, and this is called, right. Normal distribution means this is called normal distribution. This is called normal distribution. Right. Normally, this is said to be the mu. Mu means mean. Mu is the mean. Mu is the mean. And this is called one standard deviation, minus 1 theta, and this is called 1 theta away, 1 theta away. This is called plus 1. See, this generally, normal distribution means this is, this is where covers 67, 68%. And 2 standard deviation away means this is what it is, 2 theta, and this is minus 2 theta. And 3 standard deviation means this is 3 standard deviation, and this is 3 standard deviation. This 2 standard deviation covers around 98%, and 3 standard deviation covers more than 99.7%. Now we can write the formula as Z score antarandi deenni. Here Z is equal to here minus 1, this here 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is minus 2, minus 2. So it can be written as Z also called as Z is equal to x minus mu by standard deviation. And in this case, we can also write x is equal to z plus mu plus z theta, z theta. This is called normal distribution. Normal distribution. Now, probability of f of x is equal to f of x. Probability f of x is equal to 1 by standard deviation into 2 pi e power minus 1 by 2 into x minus mu by theta whole square. So this is called the normal distribution formula. F of x is equal to 1 by standard deviation square root of 2 pi into e power minus 1 by 2 into x minus mu by theta whole square. This can be written as z square, g square, 1 by 2 z square. See, this can also be written as f of x is equal to 1 by theta into root 2 pi e power minus half z square. So this is called normal distribution. Hope you